The Gold Coast, one of Chicago's most prestigious neighborhoods, traces its roots to the late 1800s when wealthy industrialists began building grand mansions here. Today, it's known for its historic charm, vibrant culture, and unbeatable location near Lake Michigan. Imagine walking out your door to world-class dining, luxury shopping on Oak Street, and the serene beauty of the lakefront just steps away from your front door.
The craftsmanship here is, I don't know how you could replicate it. Bullion Andrews has done every detail of this property. People are in awe of the architecture. As soon as they walk in the door, you feel the quality.
And the open floor plan for like the entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have your bedroom separate from the space. It's a great apartment.
When you step in the door, you just feel the energy of the apartment come to life. It's really and truly one of the most magnificent residences in the city.
It is very quiet. It's an urban setting, but when you look outside the windows, right when you walk in, it's all tree lined. So you almost have best of both worlds of the calm aspect, but also being in a big city and see the best sunrises in the morning.
Yes, and you would know that.
Yep.
Michelle actually came at 6 a.m. to film here.
Yeah,
So
it's great.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am so excited to have you here today for so many reasons. First of all, we are in Chicago, Illinois. For those of you that don't know us, Chicago is our hometown. This is where everything started for us. This is where the channel was born, and in 20, 30 years, this is where the channel will die one day, with our last video being here, and I can promise you that. Now, for the time being, for those of you joining our channel for the first time, you may have seen a few of our other videos, but we travel all across the world showing you some of the most high-end luxurious properties there are to offer. We've gone to New York, we've gone to Arizona, we have so many more places up ahead, and we've got a few other surprise videos, let's say, but I'll tell you about those towards the end of this video. But for right now, let's talk about this space. We are in downtown Chicago in the Gold Coast, very prestigious high-end area of downtown Chicago. We're at 3W. Now, originally this property was listed for the entire third floor for sale. Half of that has already, actually half of that I think maybe under contract and not sold just yet, but this is the other half. This is the west side of the property. They're both completely separate. And so we're gonna look at this space today, but let's talk about the details. Now, we're just under 4,400 square feet. We're looking at just under 3.5 million, 3 full baths, 1 partial bathroom, and 3 full bedrooms. That covers all the specs on the property. Before we move any further, I want to give a big shout out to Julie and Michelle, the listing agents on this property. As always, without Julie and Michelle, this video would not have been possible, guys. If you are interested in the property, any potential to buy it, give them a shout out. All their details are going to be in the description below. They have been so welcoming. We thank you guys so much for allowing us the opportunity to be here again. Without you, this video would not have been possible. Now let's talk about the space in general. We're gonna start right here in this open concept area. We've got our living room, we've got a nice little dining area right behind me, but I wanna start at the windows and kind of work our way in from here, right? So for those of you that are familiar with the area, you know that there is a beautiful park outside. This is a very sought after area, but what you may not hear is you can't really hear any noise from outside. The building is built perfectly with stone, high-end insulation all throughout, so it's very, very quiet, true privacy. Now you open those doors and you get all the sounds of nature outside. We've got plenty of trees, you've got that gorgeous breeze, so you still feel as if outside and nature coming from outside can enter the space. For me personally, this is a very, very chic setup, and I love that. It's very formal, yet allows you the opportunity to entertain all your guests at the same time, and it still has that level of comfort that you would expect from a condo in this area. We're gonna start right here. We've got this sycamore wood paneling all across the space. Now, when I look at a condo or a space, I know for me, for example, back at home, if I have something like the Christmas tree, for example, let's start there. Let's talk about the Christmas tree. We've got Christmas coming up. My Christmas tree goes in my basement. What do you do if you have a condo, right? Where do you put all the stuff that you need to stash away? That's what this was designed so perfectly. Everything, all the wood paneling right here has some hidden cabinetry, hidden closets, all sorts of different hidden features behind that. Behind this one, we're not gonna go in there just because there's personal stuff, but from this end to this end is an entire walk-in coat room, plenty of storage to put away anything that you need. This paneling transfers across the entire space from floor to ceiling. We've got our hidden skylights above, but we're gonna go here and work our way towards the other side. We're gonna start with our limestone fireplace here, and then this is a gas-powered fireplace, but I just wanna talk about the transfer, right? We've got the sycamore wood, we go to this limestone, and then we go to this hardwood, and we go back to limestone, right? We're bringing in the contrast of colors, yet reusing those materials, the natural wood, the limestone, all throughout the space, and I love that, right? We're bringing in the hard surfaces, the hardwood, all sorts of different surfaces in here to truly incorporate this modern chic feeling, and I love that. So the design team did a wonderful job here with all the color coordination, and again, the details, it's the small details. I don't know if it's OCD or if I'm just noticing these small details, but you've got the gold accents on the inside of the lantern right here. You've got the gold accents in the couch as well. The gold on the bottom of our coffee table right here. Little hints and details. Beautiful area rug. We're gonna shift over from this formal living room area, and we're gonna enter right here. This is my favorite part of the house. As you can tell, meals are my favorite part for me. All the family comes together, everyone sits together, and we've got Thanksgiving up around the corner here in the US. So you serve all your dishes on this table right here. You bring out the turkey, you bring out the ham, the stuffing, all of the sides, your casseroles, everything that you love. You serve all your guests enough seating for 8 individuals to be comfortable. We've got plenty of ceiling height. So if you got that champagne popping, you won't get it on the ceiling here. Huge area for lots of light to come in here. So we're entertaining our guests here, moving back a little bit. And as I talked about earlier, that sycamore wood paneling runs up through the ceiling and all the way back down. But we're gonna move towards this side of the property. Now we're gonna head this way. And again, the windows, all very open, beautiful views of the outside. We've got kind of this little nook or cranny area that could be utilized for different aspects. Here, they have it staged as a bookshelf / cocktail bar. Me personally, if I lived here, this would be my whiskey bar. All my whiskeys up here. I absolutely adore that. It's beautifully designed. If you're an avid reader, this could be a great, nice little spot to set up a chair right here, read your favorite books, overlook the park outside. If you want to use it as a little breakfast area, whatever you like, maybe even a poker table here if you're entertaining some guests. Again, we've got the sycamore wood paneling. But I told you guys that behind all the paneling is something that's a little hidden, a little tucked away. We're not gonna enter it from here, but behind this is going to be our movie theater, and this door opens leading to the movie theater. We're gonna enter that from the other side just because I wanna show you guys a couple more things. Head on this way. And guys, we're talking at just under 4,400 square feet. For those of you that live in very populated areas, in downtown areas, maybe New York, Chicago, LA, whatever it may be, 4,400 square feet is a very large condo. So let's go over this way. And again, we've got these pillars here. So on the other side, let's pan back this way. I wanna show you this one real quick. So all the pillars have hidden glass doors in them to allow you to close off the spaces, right? So if you wanna maintain that privacy, you can close off all the spaces, but they are shared common spaces, so you would tend to leave them open, and it creates that seamless environment between the shared common space, the kitchen, which we'll get to, and some of the other bedrooms. But we're gonna head over this way, and what you'll notice in here is it's a little darker on camera, but it really gives you that spa feeling. You've got the warm yellows in all of your lightings, no real bright LEDs in this space, just warm yellows, very zen-like, very calming to come home to at the end of the day after a long day of work. And behind this pillar right here isn't the glass door, but this is gonna be your entire AV rack. And they've got these hidden handles all throughout the space, just so that way they don't stick out. You know, you're not walking by bumping into handles on every panel. And you open that up, and we've got all of our AV equipment back here, everything, the brains of the operation. And from there, we enter this side. So there's 2 entrances to this movie theater. We're gonna enter this side right here. Now immediately, I'm not sure if this will be captured on the footage, but immediately you can notice a difference in the sound, right? This is very insulated space. We've got 3 rows of seating going all the way to the top. Plenty of room, high ceilings here as well. So you can watch your favorite NFL game. You can watch your favorite sports team play. We've got consoles hooked up too. The kids can play Xbox, whatever they like. But something that I noticed here, which is a little different, is we've got all these different strands of wood with the LED lighting behind it. And this is great for acoustics. You can really hear the difference in here as well. I'm gonna head over into the kitchen real quick. So we covered the living room, the dining room, our movie theater, our little whiskey bar, and then we're gonna head to the kitchen. As we enter the kitchen, this is something that's a first for us on this channel, but this is a commercial grade catering kitchen. We're talking stainless steel all throughout. If someone wanted to recreate this today, it would be an exorbitant amount of money. So we've got stainless steel countertops, stainless steel drawers all throughout. We've got our high-end appliances throughout the space. So we're looking at Miele dishwasher, we've got our Wolf range, Sub-Zero coolers, custom paneling on everything too. So the custom stainless steel paneling on the dishwasher. We've got our custom paneling here with our appliances behind. Before we shift over, I just want to talk about, I'm a big cook. I love to cook and entertain my guests. This is the perfect space. You know, you can throw spices up here, plates, whatever it may be. Very open, lots of light. We almost lost our cameraman there. Hopefully he's okay. You all right? Yes, thumbs up. Okay, we're good. We didn't lose our cameraman. Okay, so we've got the LED light behind us. We're using this glass as well. It's being used across the entire space. Remember, I showed you the glass doors that close off the space. You'll see it again in the bedrooms and then in the bathrooms as well. But that natural light with the windows behind us really lights up the space. Miele hood here. This is a great hood. Wolf range. And then we've got all of our utensils. And I talked about being in a condo and the storage issues. So much storage in this kitchen, right? So much storage. I'm gonna have you pan around and I wanna enter this space right here to really cover how much storage is really in this space. So we're gonna come around this way. Real quick, we've got our nice little breakfast table right here. You could feed, you know, you could, in the morning, grab your breakfast, hang out, have a seat right here. But if this isn't enough for you, right, you've got your guests over, the wine is pouring, you want them to see you cook your favorite dish. We're gonna come around. We've got 2, 4, 6 seats at the island right here. Plenty of room. We've got a grill right outside on the balcony out there as well, so you can grill whatever you like. I wanna show you something. As you guys might remember, we saw that Arizona house, and I told you I've got a little dog at home. And one of my favorite features in that Arizona house was the little doggy door. So look at this, guys. We've got a little doggy door right there. And you know why? Because behind me, we've got a full-size laundry room leading to our back door. Let me see if I can open this up here. There we go. Full-size laundry room. Again, additional storage here. Sink, washer, dryer, and exit to the back door. So you're letting the dog out, you come back in, head on this way. It's just that little touch right here, right? They could have finished this all the way down, they didn't have to, but that little thought of having a little doggy door here, that's what it does for me. My little guy would love it. All right, so we saw the kitchen, we saw the living room, we saw the seating area, right? We're gonna head this way. I'm going to take you to the first 2 guest bedrooms. Now, earlier I talked about the spa lighting and having that zen feeling. It is going to get a little darker back here, so just bear with me. Let's head on this way. We're gonna walk past this beautiful design right here. Perfect for artwork. You can hang up artwork here. You can continue to use this beautiful design of the wood with the gold accent behind it and the nice lighting. But this was to give off that zen feeling, to give you that look of true calm relaxation. Again, we talked about the glass in the kitchen, right? We had that backdrop of the glass behind the range. We talked about the glass dividers in the shared common area spaces. And now the glass is a sense of privacy, right? We're gonna use that as our key to privacy, but also letting in light. So that's why the entrance to the bedrooms, the guest bedrooms here, as well as the master bedroom there, they really utilize that glass to allow you to enter the space. We're gonna enter here. And as we enter this space, we've got this little foyer area, right? We've got closets all behind me here with hidden, you got the closets all behind. And then we've got this little foyer area. We've got some storage here. We're gonna start off on one of the guest bedrooms, which right now is being utilized as a workout slash Pilates room. Before we enter the space, I want to cover the bathroom here. Now the bathroom, everything that I love about a bathroom is I try to keep anything on the floor to a minimum. We don't want anything on the floor because it makes cleaning easier and it makes just using the space a little easier. So we've got our vanity, which is wall mounted, gorgeous full-size sink here, and the faucets, the fixtures are also wall mounted as well. So when you're cleaning, it's very easy to get down here. If you go to another property, you know, you might see the fixtures in the sink itself. Makes it a little harder to get behind, but this is perfect. Wall mounted toilet as well. So if you're sweeping, mopping, cleaning underneath, super simple to get to. I like this. I like that the shower is a little more elevated on this end and they use that stone again. Beautiful touch. We're gonna head back out. So this would be the first guest bedroom. It's like I said, it's being utilized as a workout space. So we've got our Pilates machine here. We've got a full infrared sauna by Sauna Works, and we've got gorgeous views of the city behind me. Tons of light here. From this workout space, we're gonna head to the second guest bedroom. And again, I talked about that privacy. Anywhere you see glass, that's a hint of privacy. And we've got a nice little king bed in here. Look at that, guys. Desk right here, and then this wallpaper. So, I'm 50-50 on the wallpaper, right? When it comes to the more modern homes, it could be a dated look, it could be a modern look, but in this space, I think it was utilized perfectly. It really brings in the coziness. We've got this brown and this beautiful accent, the beautiful colorway over here, and the way that the design team incorporated it all together, bringing in this pillow and then this leather desk right here, is gorgeous. It's fantastic. They did a remarkable job. I'm gonna enter the bathroom right here. We've got this floating limestone vanity, sink on top, and then you've got this shower on this end. We talked about the glass, the fog glass being in privacy. You do have the ability, if you'd like, to open up the glass right here, and then you've got windows on that end, which you can utilize as blinds, or you could just use this glass. But look at that, guys. And the reason they did this, or the reason I'm presuming they did this, is because you've got those exterior windows with the wood frame, and since this is a shower, you don't want to get that wood frame wet. It'll just ruin everything for you. So they added this privacy glass right here to almost waterproof the space and allow you to incorporate the rest of the design structure throughout. And we're gonna head this way to our primary bedroom. Before we jump into the primary bedroom, which is behind these glass doors, I want to show you guys the study space. It's got floor to ceiling bookshelves. If you're an avid reader, if you enjoy getting your work done, this is a dream entryway. Just look at this, guys. Custom wood shelving all throughout the entire space, floor to ceiling. Put all your books in here, whatever awards you may have, whatever recognitions, perfectly showcase all your accomplishments in life. And right behind you is your workspace. You sit here, you got the city behind you. You could greet your guests here, hold important meetings. Just absolutely gorgeous. Now, when you're not holding those important meetings, when you're not having the guests over, right, this would be closed in that time being. But you open all of that up and you enter your primary bedroom. From our primary bedroom, we have a private balcony on that side, but we've got that incorporation again of the sycamore wood paneling, and we've got this beautiful, beautiful Hostin's bed right here. For those of you that love luxury, this is the ultimate luxury bed. Now, this bed, this specific one is gonna be the 2000T, running roughly $71,000 for this bed. Now, these beds do go up to as high as $185,000 for the most high-end bed that you can achieve. This is the first time we've seen this bed on our channel, and I think it's the ultimate touch to luxury. You really want to show a luxury space, you bring in the most luxurious, most comfortable bed you can. We've got nice incorporation of this light oak color that blends in well with the space. It contrasts the dark hardwood floors. Nice beautiful area rug as well. And I love that the incorporation, the design team on this did such an incredible job. And guys, look at, we talked about the spa lighting when you're entering the spaces, but if you notice in our master bedroom, we've got bright lights, right? Exterior as we enter, it's a little more calm, zen, but here we have the option to turn the lights all the way up, and we've got this beautiful seating area here as well with two options. We can enter one way, we're gonna enter our primary bathroom, and on the other end, we're gonna have our walk-in closet. We're gonna start right here in the primary bathroom. We brought in the same cabinetry from the kitchen, those gray tones. We've got our full wide mirror with dual sinks. Look at this stone, guys. At hand-cut limestone, you can see the cuts in here. Very, very, very well designed. Again, floating fixtures or wall-mounted fixtures, which I absolutely love. So if you're cleaning this space, you're going through here, wiping everything down, you've got no issues. From there, we've got our toilet right here, wall-mounted toilet as well. And behind this, we've got a full-size standing shower. Absolutely incredible. Look at all the shelf room in here. This gives me a lot of memory of the Montauk property that we did, that $36 million compound. And if you look at it, you're getting very similar features, right? We're talking about a $36 million property that we toured in Montauk, New York. And this bathroom is very similar to that bathroom as well. And this is listed at just under $3.5 million. So a fraction of the cost, yet all the same features. Obviously location and the size of the properties play a big difference. But it just goes to show you that this is extremely, extremely well thought of, high end. So we exit there, we've got our little seating area, and then we head into the walk-in closet. Again, we're utilizing this cabinetry right here. We've got some shelves for your watches, all sorts of fun stuff in here. Plenty of storage. This was built out perfectly with tons of storage. It might have more storage than my house. And my house is 2 stories with a basement. And I think this 4,000 square foot condo has way more storage. Now we're gonna exit the primary bedroom and we're gonna head on back this way with this beautiful glass door. And that brings us back here. Now, as discussed earlier, this property was originally listed for the entire floor. The owners purchased the entire floor but are selling it separately, with this being 3W and the other end being 3E, 3 East, and 3 West. 3 West is a very sought after side of the building due to its views of the park outside and the natural views. You're not backed up against another building. You've got gorgeous views of the entire space outside. We're kind of trying to veer off the channel here. We want you guys to view the stuff that you like. So if you want us to go tour something, if you see a property or if you think a new type of asset is out there that you would like us to show you, please comment in the video, tap like, tap subscribe. It helps our channel grow, as well as it helps us bring you with us along for the ride. Coming up, we are looking at a yacht tour. So we're gonna be touring some high-end yachts. We'll be adding that to the channel as well. And then we are also looking up some out-of-the-box spaces that a lot of these high-end clientele would like to utilize in their space. I know we're having some discussions with some bunkers. We're looking at some discussions with some private homes, some motor homes, very, very, very high-end stuff that we wanna bring to the channel, and we wanna continue to expand our channel. But for right now, I wanna give another big shout out to Julie and Michelle. Thank you so much for allowing us the opportunity to be here today. Congratulations on your listing. This is a beautiful space. And to our viewers, thank you so much for following us along for the ride. It's been a short journey so far, but a very successful one, and I can't wait to continue to go on this journey with you guys. Again, guys, like, follow, subscribe. We do this for the passion of real estate. We love luxury. We love bringing you along for the ride, and let's see you next time. Take care.